Hi everyone, it's Jessica with Phoenix Fitness and Recovery, and today I'm going to be guiding you through a full body workout with your tower reformer combo, and we have a couple extra props for your practice today too. So for your practice, get either your short box or a chair set up, and you can bring it next to your reformer. And then I have here the Togu ball. And we're going to be using that. If you don't have the Togu ball, which is this bigger sized ball, you can also grab your small Pilates ball or just a ball in general if it's not a Pilates ball. So have some kind of prop set and ready to go for that. We're not going to use the ball until the end of your practice or towards the end. So I am going to set it off to the side here just to get it out of the way. And then with your tower, we are using the yellow springs. So 2 long yellow springs today. And then I have set up the orange handles. If you don't have a handle like this, just grab your loops that come with the kit and put your loops on. They will work just as fine as well. If you are somebody that really lifts a lot of heavy weights, or you really want a heavy spring for some of the arm core work that we're going to be doing with this, then you can use a long purple spring if you have that. But I think that the yellow spring is going to be a really nice option for most practices today. But I want to give you that option. If you know I lift a lot of weights and I like the heavier weights, then maybe switch it up to a purple just so you can feel that sensation through your body today. So 2 long yellow springs, have your handles ready to go, your short box, your ball, and then for springs on your reformer to start today, go ahead. I am going to set 2 reds, 1 blue, and 1 yellow. So 2 reds, 2 heavies. Blue is your medium, yellow is your light. If you want to go with something a little bit more heavy, maybe instead of the yellow, you do 3 reds and 1 blue. Again, just depends on what you'd like for your practice. We are going to do a little bit of single leg footwork with this. So instead of me rising up and changing my springs, I am just going to add the yellow versus the red, just so I can kind of flow through it and still keep that heavy. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started for your practice today. We're actually going to start in a standing position. Make sure you have all of your props all ready to go. Your chair or short box all set up and ready to go as well. You can be standing maybe 1.5 feet away from your chair or short box. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll down and back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, sweep your fingertips to the horizon, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, Pilates, roll down over your imaginary beach ball. Slow and controlled. Notice each vertebra as you roll down. Keep your core on. Plant your hands to your short box. Slowly walk your feet back. You're going to come into your first high plank. Pause here with your high plank today. I just want you to take the inventory of your body as you're holding your plank. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Nothing further back, nothing further forward. Feet can be hip width distance apart. Now options, lower down to your forearm. You can lower down to your knees. Just take what you need. Let those shakes start to happen, right? As you pull your belly button in, knit your ribs together. Make sure you're breathing. Big Pilates exhale. Keep pressing through your palms, lengthening through your upper back. You've got this. Last 3, 2, 1. Press your hips back into your downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out your heels just one at a time. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, settle into stillness. Inhale, round your spine all the way back into your high plank. Adding a little bit of extra movement here. So you can hold your plank just like you did before, or let's add on so we can continue to warm up through your midsection. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. Inhale, start to dip your right hip towards the floor. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, dip your left hip. Exhale, bring it back. So hip twist. You're isolating. Keep pressing through your palms. Lengthen through your upper back. And focus on your hip twist. There's not a lot of movement here, but there are a lot of muscles working. One more, both sides. Deep breath in. Exhale, press your hips all the way back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more. And exhale. Last round. Round your upper back. Come all the way back. If your wrists are talking, come down to your elbows, maybe move to your knuckles. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Adding just a little bit of movement here. So I want you to warm up your glute medius, getting into the side hip. So I wanted you to tap right foot to the right, bring it back in, tap left foot to the left, bring it back in. But sometimes you point your toes to go a little bit further and you take an external rotation. I don't want you to do that today. I want you to keep your toes flexed down to the floor so you can activate through that side body just a little bit. Remember, we're still warming up. A lot of fire for your warm up, but it doesn't need to be a huge length here. If you're in between some reformers like I am, you can't bring your legs out that far, it's okay. You've got one more, both sides. Definitely shaky here. Deep breath. Exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, round your upper back, come into high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to meet your hands into your forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, stretch your hamstrings. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Pull your belly button in. Roll all the way up. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, release your hands to your hips. Spin around, facing away from your short box. Extend your legs out to a V-shape position. Open your arms out to a T. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to twist towards the right. Don't move your hips, don't move your feet, and don't sweep your opposite arm forward. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, spinal twist to the opposite direction. Keep your feet grounded. If you're not quite sure if they're moving, bring your short box or chair close to the wall so your feet can press into the wall, and then you're going to know if you feel one foot over the other foot touching, you're shifting through your hips rather than twisting through your spine. Inhale, center, one more, both sides. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Here we go. Now, pulsing everything through the spinal twist. Deep breath. Exhale, twist to the right. Hold and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist opposite. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, release your hands. Guide your feet. Come all the way back up. Take a deep breath in. Roll your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll it down and back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands right next to hips. Start to walk your feet a little further forward and wiggle your tailbone to the very edge of your chair or short box. Once you're here, slide your tailbone off of your carriage or off of your short box here. So it's just hanging out. You can stay with knees bent if you want this to be a little bit more challenging. Straighten your legs nice and long. Take a deep breath. Exhale, start to bend at your elbows and press. Here we go. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Walk your feet back in. Scoot your tailbone on top of your short box. Sweep your hands all the way up to the sky. Give yourself a pat on the back with your right hand. Take your left hand to your right elbow. Deep breath in. Exhale, rainbow up and over. big lateral stretch. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Inhale all the way back up to the sky. Fingertips reaching to the clouds. Big pat on your back with your left hand. Connect your right hand to your left elbow. Deep breath. Exhale up and over. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale all the way back. Hands up to the sky. Exhale, release your hands next to your hips. One more round. Legs come long or knees bent. Wiggle, wiggle off of your seated contraption. Deep breath. Exhale, bend your elbows. You're staying nice and narrow and press. Here it is. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet back in. Bring yourself to a seat position. Walk your legs long. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. Let's find your hamstrings again. Inhale, come all the way back up. Try not to round your back. Neutral spine, lead with your heart. Inhale all the way back. Exhale, big seated forward fold. Release your hands. Inhale, roll your spine, come all the way back up. Tall seated position. Walk your feet back in. Make sure you bring your heels underneath your knees so you can see your big toes and start to press into your heels so you can feel your glutes. You want your butt cheeks to fire up here. Reach your hands all the way up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, sweep your hands next to your hips. Rise up. Inhale, start to bring your hands to the horizon. Trust yourself. Here we go. Nice squat into your chair. Deep breath in. Exhale, rise up. Standing position. Inhale, soft landing, soft landing. Can you control it, control it, control it? Soft. Sweep your hands up. Exhale, rise up. All the way back, all the way back. Soft landing, soft landing, soft landing. And sweep it all the way up. Exhale, rise. And stay in your standing position. Inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale, roll it down and back. Inhale up. Exhale, down and back. Beautiful, everybody. Go ahead, take a seat on your reformer. Get your springs all set, ready to go for your footwork today. Truly, whatever you want for footwork is going to be wonderful. Just keep in mind, we're going to transition from double leg into single leg. So if you know that you need a big change there, that's okay. There'll be time to take that option, or you can pause the video. So taking your tuck and roll, always protecting your neck as you get down to your reformer. You can lower down to your shoulder. Pull your knees in, feet on top of your foot bar. Then bring your heels on top, or bring the pads of your feet rather, so just below the crevice of your toes. Pads of your feet here. Make sure knees are directly over hips. They're not pinching over the belly button, and they're not too far away. Unless you have something going on with knees, maybe a knee replacement, a torn meniscus, something's happening where you cannot get into a 90-degree angle like this, then it's okay for you to be a little further out, but don't be further in where you're pinching through your hips. So make sure everything feels really good. Hands next to hips, find your center, roll your shoulders down into your carriage, get your lats working here. Take a deep breath. Exhale, press evenly through the pads of your feet, start to straighten your legs, bend your knees, and come all the way back down. Exhale, press. Inhale to return. Exhale, press. Inhale, return. Exhale, press. Inhale, return. Exhale, press. As you start to return, can you keep your glutes, hamstrings, pelvic floor connected versus letting your quads take over? Takes a little more focus to keep the back side of the body connected as you return. Your springs want to do the work. Your quads want to do the work. Changes the dynamic of pressing in and out. You notice your neutral spine as you're here, core is on, so this is still full body even though you're moving through your footwork. Keep your shoulders rolled down and back. There's 100 things that you have to think about to stay connected Almost there, almost there. Keep your heels relaxed. If you're in your high half toe, we're getting in there soon. One more. Inhale, come all the way back. Lift your heels into your high half toe or your Barbie foot. Take a deep breath. Exhale, press your carriage out. Drop your heels below your foot bar. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale, bend your left knee. Keep your right leg straight. Go a little deeper through the right side. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend your right knee. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Slowly transition into your Pilates prancing. Just imagine you're out for a slow walk this morning. You can go to your happy place. Maybe your weather is exactly how you love it out today. So you just imagine you're outside, getting some beautiful sunshine, feeling the breeze on your skin. If the weather is not so great, go somewhere really fun. But stay connected into your body and how everything feels. And then pick up your pace a little faster. You're feeling a little warmer. You had a beautiful warm up. Lots of fire through the full body. Be very gentle on your kneecaps. You're not jamming and hyperextending into the back of your knee, into your patella. Almost there. Here it is. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Maybe lower a quarter of the way down and press. Lower a quarter and press. Lower a quarter and press. Lower a quarter and press. Drop your heels below your foot bar. Squeeze your calf muscles, lift it back up into your toe stand. Drop your heels below. Lift your heels up. Drop it below. Lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift, hold. Bend your knees. Lower 3/4 of the way down. Take your pulses. Pulse, pulse. If you don't feel anything there, go halfway down versus 3/4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Press all the way out. Bend your knees and come all the way back down. Bring your heels wide on your foot bar. If your shoulders got pressed into the shoulder blocks, give them a little release, a little wiggle away. Now, as you take your external rotation, even if you can bring your knees as far out as you possibly can, that's not where I want you to be. Think about control. Bring your knees back in, and you can use your reformer as a guideline. So bring your hands up. That is a beautiful place for your external rotation to start with. Heels wide on your foot bar, external rotation, so toes pointing in the opposite direction. Ground into your bony part of your heel. You are not on your arches. Take a deep breath. Exhale, squeeze your glutes. As you come back down, I want you to notice, can you fire up through your inner thighs? Get your inner thighs working here. Exhale, squeeze butt cheeks. Inhale, inner thighs. You're transitioning here. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Pause. Heels stay exactly where they're at, but take your internal through your hip sockets. Knees are touching. Toes point towards one another. Deep breath. Exhale, press. Inhale, return. So notice the shift. Notice the outside of your hip with this internal rotation. It's pretty incredible how you can just switch a little bit of footwork and get into a different spot in the body. Keep your shoulders rolled down and back, neutral spine. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold at the top. Come all the way back down. Switch back to your external rotation, but go nice and slow with me here. Deep breath. Exhale. Press and squeeze with external. Internal rotation. Point your toes in. Through your hip sockets, bend your knees, pull yourself back down. Getting into a little butterfly footwork. I want you to control your knees so they're not going out crazy wide. internal, pull it back down, external, press out, internal, pull back down. Now pause at the bottom. So you've done 4, we're gonna switch. Internal to press out, external, come back down. Internal, press out, external, control, come back down. Internal and press. External to return. Internal, press. External to return. Extend your legs over your foot bar. Press your hips up, reverse plank stretch. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften your hips, come all the way back down. You can bring your feet to your foot bar. Take a few windshield wipers side to side. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Settle into stillness. Right hand to left shoulder block. Roll to your side. All the way up to your seated position. Make sure your straps are close by or they're on your pegs, depending on your reformer. And to change your springs. So if you lift a lot of weight, you're a bodybuilder, and you're getting into Pilates, maybe sticking with 2 reds here would be a really nice option. If you want to go a little lighter, maybe 1 red and 1 blue. I'm going to leave that up to you for your practice. I am going to go with 2 reds today. I am not a bodybuilder, but I do want this to be a little heavier. So I'm going to go 2 reds. Otherwise, option 1 red and 1 blue is a really, really nice place to start. Come all the way back down for your tuck and roll. Roll to your back. Now this time, keep some space between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks. Reach behind you for your short straps or bring them with you as you come down. This time, start to pull your hands directly over your shoulders. Scoop your pelvis to imprint. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop to imprint. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop your pelvis. Eliminate the space between you and the carriage, but from your low back. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop and hold and imprint. Deep breath. Exhale, right knee to tabletop, left knee to tabletop. Hold, deep breath in. Exhale, press your hands all the way down next to your hips. Inhale, slowly come all the way back. Make sure you're not jamming into your shoulder blocks, but you don't go beyond your shoulder blocks. All the way down, press. Inhale to return. Option to add on. Exhale, press. Add your ab prep. Look to your belly button. Inhale to return. Exhale, press. Inhale to return. Exhale, press. Inhale to return. Here we go. Almost there. Last 2. Last 1. Hold. Bend at your elbows and press. Bend. So legs can extend to 45. Hold your imprint. Press for tricep press. Straighten your arms. Bend at your elbows. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Almost there. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, slowly bring your knees back into tabletop, release from your ab prep, hold your imprint, flip your palms to face your hips, take a deep breath, bring your heels together, toes apart, knees start to part ways so you see a little frog leg happening here. Deep breath, squeeze your heels, exhale out, inhale, open your arms out to a T, not going beyond your shoulder blocks. Exhale, squeeze and press back in. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Almost there. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Keep holding your imprint. Bring your knees back in, tabletop. Point your legs straight up to the sky. Deep breath in. We're going to open legs, open arms, slow and controlled. Exhale, squeeze it back into the starting position. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze it back in. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, almost there. Last 2. Last 1. Sweep your hands back up. Starting position. Bend your knees. Release your feet to your foot bar. Bring yourself back down to your stopper. Open your arms out to a T. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Let your knees go wide to your butterfly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Slowly come all the way back up. We're going to start to rebuild. So press so your carriage has left your stopper, which allows your hands to align exactly over your shoulders. Deep breath. Exhale, scoop your pelvis to imprint. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, neutral. So you're isolating through your pelvis. Keep going. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, neutral. You're working your lower abdominal area. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, neutral. So if your knees are moving a lot, don't let it happen. So you're really isolating. You're controlling this area. Use your breath. Here it is. Exhale, scoop and hold. Deep breath. Hold your imprint. Exhale, knees to tabletop. Deep breath. Exhale, press your hands down next to your hips. Ab prep, legs to 45. You can do one at a time. Inhale, open your arms back out to a T. Bring your knees back. Bring your head back. Sweep your hands all the way back up. First arm circle of the morning. Exhale to press. Extend everything long. Inhale. Arms start to return all the way back. Last two in this direction. Inhale. Last one in this direction. All right, we're going to reverse it. Arms open to a T. Exhale, ab prep, legs extend. Inhale, come back up. Last three, arms out. Last one. Feet back to your foot bar. Return your carriage. Arms out to a T. Lower both knees over to the left. We're going to take your supine twist. Maybe bring your eyes to the opposite direction. Deep breath. Exhale out. Inhale, come back into center. Exhale, supine twist. Opposite direction. Deep breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, come all the way back up. So for your hands and your straps, go ahead. Even if you have the pegs, I'd love for you to either drop them to the inside of the well or to the outside. Doesn't matter. You're just going to drop your straps behind you so they're not on your pegs. So when you're ready, right hand, left shoulder block, roll, tuck up, and then rise to your seated position. So if you have your chair or short box in this area, you're going to take it and move it out of the way. And if you have your togu ball in this area, go ahead and set it off to the side. So you're going to make a little space for yourself because we're going to be using, whether it's your purple or yellow, I'm going with yellow today, we're going to be using that. So I'm on the left side of my reformer, so that's what I'm going to be cueing with today. So as you're going to walk further away, you're facing into your carriage and you're pretty far away from your tower. If you have your purple spring connected, you are not going to be at the same distance away as I am because the yellow spring is a little bit lighter. So just keep that in mind. Bring your left hand to your handlebar or loop, right hand to your right hip. Keep your shoulder rolled down and back with your right and your left. So we're going to take your handle and pull it in front of your belly button. So this is not a huge movement, which is really hard for the mind to get around sometimes. Keep your left elbow out kind of wide. Take a deep breath. Exhale, start to twist, but don't move your hips. I want you to twist through your core. So you can even hear it's kind of hard for me to talk here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. You can feel I'm wringing out through my core. Inhale, back to center. Kind of sounds ridiculous when I try and talk. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. You're controlling it. Inhale, back. Exhale, twist. Again, give yourself grace to get connected to this one. It's not a big movement, but it is in your core. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, twist. Almost there. We've got 3 more. Exhale, twist. Keep holding this handle in front of your belly button. It doesn't leave. You're isolating into your left shoulder as you're moving through your core. Last one, I think. Inhale, come all the way back. Bring your handle into your right hand. You're going to step a little closer to your tower. So you've got a little bit of relaxed spring here at the top. Go ahead, step your left foot forward, right foot back. So the opposite leg versus your handle is stepped forward. I want you to come into a very big lunge. This is a nice big low lunge. So opposite handle, elbow comes wide. Now, I really want you to secure yourself here. You might want to go further forward or further back. Just depends on where you're at. Deep breath. Exhale, punch your yellow spring forward. Inhale slowly. Fight your yellow spring to come back. If your yellow or purple spring is kind of dragging on your arm, mine is just above it, then go ahead, either start to lunge a little lower. It'll create a little bit more space, or bring your spring up one notch on the tower. Here we go. One more. Punch it forward and hold. Right arm is straight and strong. Start to bend your back knee. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your back leg. Bend your right elbow. Punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that back leg up. Start to release your hand with your handlebar so you don't have any tension. And then you're going to hop back into your standing position and then set your spring just off to the side here. Take a deep breath in. Notice your right side versus your left side. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Roll your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, roll it back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. All right, when you're ready, you're going to make your way back to your reformer. And I'm going to change the springs to one red spring. If you are a heavy weight lifter, one red and one blue is an awesome option here. I'm going to stick with red today, but you'll figure this out once you get started. So face your tower. Hands can come to your shoulder blocks. And you can straddle your carriage. Grab your short straps. And then scooch to the very edge of your carriage. It's probably the only time I'll tell you to scooch to the very edge of your carriage with your butt cheeks without having anything behind you. So I want you to be as far back as you can. Hands in short straps, so you're kind of leaning forward so your carriage doesn't pull away. Take a deep breath. Press your feet evenly into your floor. Rise into your squat. Flip your palms up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull your right elbow in for 8. Switch to the left. 8 and 7. Back to the right. Here's 6. Here's 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Both elbows right next to ribs. Pulse through your hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten both arms. Exhale, pull it in. 8. Straighten. Exhale, 7. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your arms. Take a seat down to your carriage. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Slide your straps back off. You're going to be to the opposite side of your carriage that you were with your yellow spring. Opposite side that you were to start with. Right hand has your handle. When you're ready, you're going to try and step in the same alignment that you were for your last round. Left hand, left hip, right hand in front of belly button is a good point of reference. So your left hand is going to guide your hips to make sure they don't move. Deep breath, exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. I'll try not to talk during the twist, so you don't have to hear me choke on my words. Exhale, twist. You've got this. Last 4. Last 3. Don't move your hips. They want to move. Last 2. Last 1. Gently unwind. Bring your strap into your left hand. Handle into your left hand. Right hand, right hip. Right foot forward. Left foot back. Coming into your low lunge. Left elbow out nice and wide. Take a deep breath. Exhale, punch forward for 8. Inhale to return. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold. Bend your back knee. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your back leg. Here it is. You've got this. 8. Press. Left arm long. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold. Bend your back knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your back leg. Release your spring resistance. Then rise back up, standing. And then release your handlebar as well. I'm going to stay on 1 red spring. So make your way back to your carriage. 1 red spring. Face your foot bar. Bring your feet into your shoulder blocks. Kneel on your carriage. You can always add an extra pad here if you choose. So hands are almost under shoulders. They're not quite in that alignment, but if your foot bar is in the right spot, hopefully that brings your carriage in. 1 red, take a deep inhale, start to straighten or bring your knees out. Exhale, come all the way back in. Inhale, start to bring your knees out. Notice your core. Exhale, come all the way back. So we're taking small rounds, last 2. Last 1. Make sure your eyes are forward, not looking down to the floor. Here we go. Now you have the option. You can continue with that smaller range or deep inhale and then exhale, go a little further. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull it back in. Deep breath in at the top. Exhale, press. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, press. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull. Inhale at the top. Exhale, press. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull. Last 2, you're almost there. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull. Inhale at the top. Exhale, press. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull all the way back up. Bring your big toes to touch. Allow your knees to settle very wide. And reach your arms long over your foot bar for your child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, rise all the way back up. And come to a seated position on your carriage. Option here, 1 red, 1 blue for a little bit lighter, or 2 reds for something a little bit heavier. Make sure that your ball is very close by. You will need it for this next series, or some kind of prop. A yoga block would work here too if you don't have a ball. Grab a yoga block, and then grab your straps. You can either bring them with you on the way down, or hang them up on your pegs. Take your tuck and roll. Lower down to your shoulder. Neck is always protected. And then bring it yourself all the way back onto your backside. Feet in long straps. Press your carriage out. One foot into your long strap. Hold. Second foot, long strap. Make sure you are not touching your shoulder blocks, so give yourself a little wiggle if you feel that connection. And then you are going to try and grab your togu or your ball, whatever you've got, and you're going to bring your ball between your ankles. And then reset, so your feet are directly over your hips. You should be able to tell, and if you can't, that's okay. You can always bring your hands. But your sacrum and your tailbone should be on your carriage. So if you're like this and you're grabbing momentum, you are not in the right alignment. Please, please make those adjustments. So squeeze your ball. It should never look very round. It should always either look like a pancake or that you're trying to make it a pancake. Take a deep breath. Neutral spine. Exhale, start to lower both feet towards your foot bar. Inhale, slowly come back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Feet parallel. Exhale, lower. Neutral spine. Notice your core. Inhale, lift. Keep squeezing your ball. Lower and lift. Let those shakes happen. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Here we go. Pause at the top. Bring heels together, toes apart for Pilates V, or that second position. Deep breath. Exhale, squeeze, lower. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your ball, squeeze your ball. Lower. Lift. You got it. Lower. Lift. Almost there. Lower. Lift. Finish strong. Lower. 45. Hold. Deep breath. Exhale. Bend your knees and press. Bend your knees into frog legs. Don't shift through your pelvis. Neutral spine and press. Last two. Last one. Slowly start to lift your feet. Come all the way back up. You're going to remove your togu ball. Getting your inner thighs nice and fiery. Remove your straps. Both feet come back down. And then drop your straps into your well or to the outside of your reformer. Right hand to right shoulder block, or left shoulder block rather. Roll to your side all the way back up to your seat. Transition back to one spring. Now that your legs are warm, let's dig a little bit deeper. When you're ready, you're going to face into your carriage. And safety first for this first round and all rounds, but hand to your foot bar, foot to platform. If you have a platform extender that you like to add, you're welcome to add a platform extender. You're going to rise up, bring your second foot to the center of your carriage. As you're standing here, bring your hands to your hips, take a deep breath in, exhale out, one red spring, inhale, start to straighten, pause. I want you to notice side of the butt. Slowly come back in. Here we go. Let's use your exhale this time. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, come all the way back. Slow and controlled. Exhale out. Last 6. In 5. Let your inner thighs work on the way back in. Here it is. Last 4. Last 3. We feel that connection. Last 2. Last 1. Hold out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly return all the way back. click your carriage into your stopper. Reach your hands to the horizon. Your hands can stay on your hips too. Sink into your squat or into your chair. Take a deep breath. Now ground into your right foot just a little bit more. With your exhale, slide your left or right leg out. Inhale, come all the way back. So the foot on your platform, this is your foundation leg. So you're squeezing, I'm squeezing my left glute, you're sliding out with your opposite leg. Your hands can be even taller too. If you want to come up and get a little bit more shoulder, just make sure that your rib cage hasn't activated and splayed open. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back down. Come all the way back. Still sitting into your chair. I want you to make sure that you're not booty popping. You've got low abs on. Readjust your feet if they've moved. Everything is active. Now shift your weight a little bit more into your right foot. So the foot that's on your carriage, you've got a little bit more distribution. That's your new foundation leg. I want you to go really slow here. Exhale, press out, straighten your left leg or the foot on your platform. Inhale, bend, come all the way back. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Really try and straighten this new side. A lot of focus here. Challenging your mind-body connection today. So reconnect too. Abs, if you can tell, ooh, I am really sticking my booty out, then I want you to adjust that. Maybe take a slight scoop through your pelvis. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come all the way back. Hands down to your foot bar. Rock your feet into the center of your carriage. Shoulders over wrists, feet under hips. Take a deep breath. Exhale, allow your upper body to relax just for a moment. Deep breath. Exhale, stretch your hamstrings just a little bit. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, come down to your knees, just like we did with this first round, or you can keep your legs lifted this time. Deep breath in, start to press out, and pull yourself back in. We've got 3 more, just like this. Ooh, man, that challenge. When you're ready. You can always add another spring. That will actually make it a little easier. That is a tough one. Walk your feet back into the center of your carriage. Relax your upper body. Take a little forward fold, deep breath. Exhale out. Inhale, come all the way back. Hand is still on your foot bar. Always think safety first. 1 red spring still. Make sure your feet, platform, carriage, find your balance. Hips are square. Option for your arms to do a little bit more work if you're feeling confident here. And then slowly exhale, open. Arms can come out. Inhale, soft return. Exhale, open. Inhale, soft return. I want you to notice your pause at the top. Pause. Inhale to return, really getting in here. Slide out. Inhale to return. I think this is 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back down. Bring your carriage all the way back. Sink into your chair. Deep breath. And then ground into your platform foot. We're going to slide your carriage out. Straight leg on the carriage and pull it back in. So think inner thigh. Slide out and back. Slide out and back. You got this. Last 5. Last 4. You choose what you want to do with your arms. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it back in. Shift your weight into your into your carriage foot. Still pressing into your platform, but new foundation. Slide out. 8. Slow. Come all the way back. Here's 7. And 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. I don't think I counted and held on the last, so we're going to come all the way back in, but if I did, hold it out and count it for 8. Both hands to your foot bar. Walk and face so your feet are on your carriage. Release into your forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, come all the way back, maybe a halfway lift. And you come down into your kneeling position. And then face in to your shoulder blocks. Make sure if you have props next to your carriage, just get them out of the way. I'm going to keep my left leg on top of the carriage, almost in a half crisscross position, and then my opposite leg is off to the side. So coming into a seated forward fold, inhale, sweep your hands all the way up. Exhale, start to melt forward, but again, try not to round your back. You worked. Beautiful hips today. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, hinge forward. Notice your hips, your glutes. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, melt forward. Release your hands down to your platform. Try and keep a neutral spine, deep breath. Exhale out. Feel your body melt into your stretch with each exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring your left leg off to the side. Right leg finds its place on top of your carriage. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, start to hinge and melt. Release your hands to your carriage or to your reformer. With each exhale, try and go a little deeper. Notice if one hip feels a little different than the other. Walk all the way back, hands underneath your shoulders. So let's try and get in through a little bit more inner thigh because you did some beautiful inner thigh work as well. So you have one red spring on your carriage. Step towards your foot bar. I'm facing in, so I'm going to guide you through. Right foot is underneath your reformer, left foot to your shoulder block, and start to extend your left leg long, so it's just kind of comfortable to start with. Hand can be on your foot bar, it can come to your carriage, but I want you to stretch and relax. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Just feel any kind of tension releasing from your body. There is nothing that needs to come with you today. Just imagine it's leaving with the stretch, getting that out of your muscles, any tension, and then come all the way back. Let your carriage guide you back up. Beautiful. Start to return all the way back. And then on the opposite side, left foot just underneath of your reformer, foot to shoulder block. Start to extend really nice and long. And then find your stretch on the opposite side. Again, notice, does this inner thigh feel like the opposite? Deep breath. Exhale out. So remember how important your stretching is just as much as your strengthening. Slowly return. Let your carriage bring you all the way back in. Step both feet just underneath your hips. Inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, Pilates, roll down over your beach ball, round your upper back. Slowly release towards the earth. Keep your core on, roll back up. Relax your hands next to your hips. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll it down and back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale to relax. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice today, everybody. My name's Jessica. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Like, subscribe, all the things, but have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for making time for yourself and stepping to your reformer and your Pilates practice. And I hope to see you next time.